Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you another stitch pattern. Now, this stitch pattern here is very popular. It's a classic. It's the Drunken Granny stitch pattern. Now, this stitch pattern has a couple variations, so stay tuned. I will be showing you those variations since they're very easy to make. Now, for this stitch pattern, I'll be using this medium number 4 yarn. This is the brand of yarn that I'm using. It's Mary Maxim. This is a baby value, and it's a number 4 yarn right there. Now, the hook size that I'm going to use for this sample is a 5mm hook. Now, many of you have been asking me about these hooks that I have. These are Prim hooks, and I believe Michael sells them, or you can get them online through Amazon. I'll leave the link to the hooks here in the information box, so be sure to check that out. Okay, let's get started. Now, for this stitch pattern, the stitch multiple is multiples of 5 plus 4. So the first thing that we need to do here is we need to make a slip knot. Okay, so now to begin, like I said, the stitch multiple to this pattern is multiples of 5 plus 4. For my sample here, I'm going to make a total of 20 chains, and then to those 20 chain, I'm going to add 4 chains. So to chain, you just wrap the yarn around the hook and pull through. Wrap the yarn around the hook and pull through. Wrap the yarn around the hook and pull through. I have 5 chains, so I have my first multiple, and this is how you're just going to continue. You're probably going to have a longer chain, so all you do is just count by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 20 chains. Now, to these 20 chains, I'm going to add 4. There, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I have 24 chains. Now, to begin the stitch pattern, into the 5th chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So into the 5th chain here, I'm going to make 4 double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain 1, and then 1 double crochet into this same chain. Now here I've only chained 1 because I want my stitch to be a bit more tighter, but if you want your stitch to be a bit more loose, then you can chain 2 here. I've seen this stitch pattern where people chain 2 instead of 1. To me, it looks just as nice if you only do 1 chain. Now, to continue, we're going to skip 4 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the 5th chain, we're going to repeat the same thing. I'm going to make 4 double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 1, 1 double crochet into the same chain. Again, skip 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the 5th chain, make 4 double crochets. Chain 1, double crochet. Skip 1, 2, 3, 4, and into the 5th chain, make 4 double crochets. Chain 1, 1 double crochet. Now this is how you're going to continue for the rest of your chain. Your chain is probably going to be longer than mine, but the sequence is still the same. Now, to finish the row, here at the end, we're going to be left with 4 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the last chain, make a double crochet. And this is how we finish the first row. Now, for the second row, chain 3 and turn. Now this is a 1 row repeat pattern, so we're just going to repeat the same thing over and over. Inside each one of the chain 1 spaces of these shells, we're going to make 4 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 1, double crochet into that same space, jump to the next shell and into the chain 1 space, make 4 double crochets, chain 1, double crochet, and then same thing into the next chain 1 space, 4 double crochets, chain 1, 1 double crochet, and into the last chain 1 space here, same thing, 4 double crochets, chain 1, double crochet. Now to finish each row, you're just going to go here at the end into the 3rd chain, make a double crochet, and this is how I finish the 2nd row. From here on, this is the row that you're going to repeat. So for the 3rd row, chain 3 and turn. Inside each one of the chain 1 spaces, you're going to make 4 double crochets, chain 1, 1 double crochet, and so on. I'm going to finish this row for you all so that you can see how it looks, and then show you once again how to finish each row. It's very easy stitch pattern. In my Spanish tutorials, I've been asked to show this stitch, so I decided to show you all this stitch pattern. I'm sure many of you are familiar with it. Very easy stitch pattern and very popular. Now to finish again, you just go into the 3rd chain, or you can even go into the 2nd chain. I like to go into the 2nd chain and make a double crochet, and that's how you finish each row. Now to start each row, chain 3, turn, and then inside each one of the chain 1 spaces of each shell, you just make 4 double crochets, chain 1, double crochet, and so on. I'm going to go ahead and make a couple more rows, and then I'll come back and show you how it looks. Okay, I finished making a couple more rows. This is how it looks. It's absolutely beautiful and a reversible stitch. Now, I also went ahead and did another little sample here. For this one, I used a number 5 yarn with a 6mm crochet hook, and look how beautiful that looks. I think I'm going to go ahead and make a baby blanket using this weight yarn here. Remember, you can use any weight yarn and you can use any hook size. Now here, instead of making 1 chain here in between the 4 double crochets and the 1 double crochet here, I chained 2, whereas this one here we were making 1 chain. So as you can see, the stitch is a bit more open and it's absolutely beautiful as well. Okay, so I hope you like this pattern and I hope you get to make many things with it. Stay tuned for the baby blanket. I'll go ahead and make a tutorial for that as well. Okay, so this was today's tutorial. I hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.